Welcome to Money in the Bank 2022. Now, originally, I wasn't sure if I was going to do Money in the Bank. Originally, I was going to do Rampage, but I forgot what time it was, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm probably going to see it this Sunday, but I'm not going to do a review of it due to the fact that I forgot. And not only I want to watch it, I'm going to check out, if I can, NWA and MLW. I'm going to see if I can watch the entire day of just those type of shows. Maybe I might do an overview of all those shows. That's what I'm considering. I don't know if I will. I may just do one, or I just may tell you how I've been feeling about what I saw across all three of them. Now, what do we get in this show? Not much. Now, yes, we did get triggered pulled on two people. I'm not glossing over that. But when you look at the majority of this show, not much has changed. Look, I haven't watched the product in months, but I still do the pay-per-views. But even when I didn't see the product for months, nothing has changed much at all. So honestly, it doesn't really feel like much. Now, the women's ladder match. Let's put it like this. I truly thought it was going to be Becky Lynch or Lacey Evans. I'm not going to lie about that. That's what I thought. But seeing they went with Liv Morgan was not surprising, but then it was different. Now, what does that mean? Liv Morgan's had a shot at the title before, and they didn't pull the trigger. So, seeing her here, at that moment, I thought they were just going to give it to her and then she's going to lose it afterward because something would interfere. I will tell you my feelings when she wins, but that's what I thought at this time. Now, the U.S. title of Austin Fury, now known as Theory, and A. Lashley, who is a face. People like him, but then it's like a downgrade for him. I'm not lying here. He felt like a downgrade going after the U.S. title. Honestly. Even though he was cheered and the match wasn't bad, kind of like sort of with the women's title. Well, I'll get to the women's title in a minute. But here, it felt like a downgrade for him. Was he over? Heck yes, he was. And he won. I wasn't surprised. There was no way Theory was going to win. There was no way he was going to retain. So the question is going to be, what are they going to do with Bobby Lashley now? Now, under normal circumstances, nothing. He's just going to have matches. That's not going to really mean anything, particularly that he may be dealing with Omos again through a MVP because of what happened at the end of the show. That's what I'm thinking. Now, the Raw women's title match of Bianca Belaire versus a Carmella. Did I believe Carmella was going to win? No. Too close to SummerSlam. There was no way she was going to win. I'm not surprised Bianca kept the title. They're going to do something with her at SummerSlam. That's what it's going to be. I don't even need to explain what it was. It's not about the match quality, which was okay. It was not a bad match. Mella has improved her skill set. She used to be here. She actually came up to here. That means a lot. A lot of people had complaints about Carmella really not upping her game. She has. She's earned her respect. And I do respect her. But there was no way she was going to win to Bianca Belaire. She was not going to win. She had to lose. So, this is what you get. Now, the match that I didn't care at all about, not because of its quality, but because it was so damn repetitious. And that's the Usos versus Street Profits. Guys, if anyone says that the Street Profits match with the Usos was great, they're glazing over the major weakness of the tag division, and that is their repeating matches. How many times have the Street Profits had a shot at those damn titles? I don't even know. I've lost count of how many times they had a shot at the titles and there was something that was going wrong. Either it got outside interference, or in this case, taking away how good the match was and the people loved it, controversy. Because, and look, see Montez Ford, and they repeated the same thing, that there was a controversy weeks upon weeks ago with something going on. Next to them losing, there was also a controversy. His shoulders were not completely square on the mat, and the ref was not even looking in the place where he's supposed to be looking, because he was looking at their faces instead of looking in between them to see if his shoulders were on the mat. He wasn't even looking. It was blatantly obvious the ref was doing that on purpose. So now the Street Profits have a gripe again. Another gripe again. They've been doing this for months. That either they've lost to the Usos or there was some type of strange screwiness where they did not get the job done because of something happened. And now again. What does this mean? We have nothing. You know what I wanted? I'd rather see the Usos drop those titles and go back to American, the Alpha Academy. Almost forgot their name because it's been a while since I've seen them. I'd rather see them do something with Alpha Academy than the Usos. Yes, I understand the bloodline is important, but wouldn't it have been better to have Alpha Academy than the Street Profits? I'm just saying. The SmackDown Women's title match of Natalya and Ronda Rousey. You guys tell me below. Look, I try not to talk about sexuality on this channel much. Yes, I'll say when a woman's got nice curves. I'll say I would love to be the husband and stuff like that. But you guys tell me below. What we heard from Ember Moon Athena about women being more sexy. Look at Natalya. I'm not putting any images in this review. But if you look at Natalya and her top, I know Natalya has shown her cleavage a lot. But you tell me that her tits don't look bigger than normal because her clothes look freaking tight as hell. Natalya used to be known as one of the best pro wrestlers at one point that was in the industry. Now, she looks like a joke. For months, she's been jobbing, and only recently she's been doing well. And now when you see this match, which really wasn't that great, it wasn't. And particularly, and I'm not against Natalya, her titties looked twice as big as they normally do. And I normally don't look at a woman's tits that big when I'm doing a match. I want to know how she's working in the ring with her partner. Does she hurt her partner? What type of holds? I may not talk about holds much, but when you see a really good woman's match, sometimes you got to cover that too. But when you see this, the only thing I saw was a big set of tits on a blonde. This wasn't a great match, guys. It wasn't. Were there a lot of holds? Yes. Each of them were doing each other's holds. We got the cross arm breaker being done by Natalya, and you basically got the sharpshooter being done by Ronda Rousey on and off. In the end, Ronda did win. Natalya did eventually tap out. But then guess what? We get a little bit of a swerve. We get Liv Morgan cashing in and winning against Ronda, who gave her a hug and gave... Look, I've wanted Liv to be a champion for quite a while because she's good. She worked hard from the time she was in the Riot Squad until here, and she earned it. But I'm questioning how long this is going to last. What did we get from Nikki Ash? Almost a superhero. That's what I'm worried about with Liv Morgan. Another Nikki Ash. That's what I see when it comes to Liv Morgan. Another possible Nikki Ash. So the question is going to be, is she going to be a Nikki Ash or not? That is just me. I'm hoping she's not, and they give her a good long run with that damn title. But knowing notoriously how WWE is and Vince, it's hard to say. And the thing that got me, the announcers were saying that Liv's sister was in the crowd. Why didn't she go and see her and get a hug from her? Normally, male and female wrestlers who get a title for the first time, they go to the relatives that are in the fans, in the crowd, and they hug them. Liv didn't do that. Why? That would have made her more of a face than anything else, finally embracing her sister. Maybe she was awkward about it. Maybe she doesn't do things like that. But me, I would have done that. Whether you're a male or female, if I was a female or a male, it doesn't matter. If this was my first true championship and my relative was in the fans, where they were sitting, I would have gone and seen them. Honestly, that's just how I would have done it. Now, what do we got here? We got the final match of the night. The ladder match for the men. We got Seth. We got Riddle. We got Omos. We got Madcap Moss. We got Drew. We got Sheamus. We got Sammy. And then we got Austin Fury added. At the last minute, right when they're about to start, we got Austin Fury. They didn't have to with the women. But honestly, let me give it to you like this. When I saw the women, the ones I thought that might get that Money in the Bank briefcase was going to be either Asuka or Becky. Generally. If they wanted to give us a really nasty swerve that a lot of people are not 100% fond of, Lacey Evans. But they gave it to Liv Morgan, who cashed in and got it now, where there's a big question of how long she's going to hold it. Now you have this match, which was actually better than the women's match. Honestly, it was. It was better. But you see that Austin Fury was the one who won the damn title. When the best person I truly believe that should have gotten that title was Matt Riddle. Because he was so over. I truly believe they just missed the mark with Matt Riddle. Because of what was going on with him and Randy Orton. And Randy not being there. I truly believe Matt Riddle would have been the better option. But he's not. They decided to use Austin Fury. That's someone that Vince McMahon truly believed when he was in 2.0, he was something that could be good for his product. So we got exactly what Vince wanted. He wasn't trying to hide it. Matt was not going to win. Austin dropped that damn U.S. title so he can get Money in the Bank. Now, mind you, does this mean he's going to win? I don't know. But they've now begun to push a Fury, and now they've given the title to a Liv Morgan that they're going to push. But the question is going to be for both of these individuals, will it work? This is what a lot of people are going to not talk about. At least in my perspective, I do believe this is important to talk about. We have no idea what Vince is going to do with Liv Morgan or Austin Fury. We don't know. I don't believe that Austin Fury is going to get the unified titles. I just don't believe it. I'll be quite surprised if he does. But the question is Vince truly seeing that he needs to push new people because Orton's not there, Big E is not there, Cody is not there, then you don't have Sasha Banks there. She's still a question if she's leaving the company or not, because many people say she's no longer signed. There's many questions about that because there's also a possibility that she's still being allowed to renegotiate her contract the way she wants. But many people do believe that she's done. Then there's Naomi, where there's a big question with her. We still don't see anything from well, let me put it to you like this. Paige is going to leave. We don't know if Naomi's leaving. She might stay. We don't know if Sasha Mercedes is going to leave. She might leave. We have no idea what is going on in WWE because of such controversy that Vince has done himself. Firing a lot of people, letting people go, and now the controversy of what he did with that paralegal. We have no idea, and many people are glazing over this, that we don't know how the company is going to be pushed from now on. Vince is still in control of creative, so Liv was his decision, and so was Austin. Austin is now Money in the Bank winner, and Liv Morgan is now current SmackDown champion. The question is going to be, will this work? I don't know, but you guys tell me below what you think, and I hope you enjoyed this, if you can. This Money in the Bank 2022 review, please give me a comment below. If I'm not going to do a review of NWA, I am going to look at Rampage tomorrow. That's what I really want to do. And I also want to check out MLW because both of them are short, only about an hour each, and also Rampage if I can. I don't know if I'm going to do a video across all three of them or just one. But that's really what I want to do. Do at least one video tomorrow talking about one of those shows. Hope you'll see it. If I don't change my mind and not do it, and maybe do a gut report for Monday for the 4th of July. Peace.